Are you not sure what to send to your email list? Well, you're not alone, and I've got just the product for you. So we all know how lucrative email is, right? 42 times your money for every dollar you spend. And that's without having to spend more on ads, right? Your email list is the closest thing to an ATM machine that we have as entrepreneurs, where you can send an email into your list and pull cash out. If you're not sending emails, you need to be. However, a lot of times we get stuck. And why are we stuck? We're stuck because, yeah, I want to send emails out to my email list. Well, what am I going to send? I need to come up with new ideas. Or I pull up the calendar. I'm looking at the calendar. And I'm wondering, what days should I send the email? What should I send them even after I pick a date? And what should the subject line be? The preview text, the copy. Oh my goodness, what am I going to make? Well, that's what we have figured out in our agency, where in our agency, our email marketers are having to do that all the time. They're all making 50 plus emails a month for our clients. That's a lot of emails. And you can't just come up with stuff on the fly. You have to have a system. And that's what we came up with in our own agency. We have calendars built out with example ideas for all kinds of different clients, for all kinds of different date ranges, that makes it super easy for our email marketers to jump into an account, find a Rolodex of ideas, pull out the ideas, calendar them for the month, and get started creating. Super simple. And that's what we're making available for you as well with this email marketing calendar that we made for you. Even better, we've made it not just as a list of PDFs or a bunch of example images or email templates, but we made it as an Asana template. So that way you can easily pull from a task, move it around on a calendar view, switch to a list view, switch back to your calendar view, and then assign it to a team member. So it's already easy enough for you to do it yourself, pull the copy out, pull the idea out, but also you can assign it to a team member. So then you're completely hands-free and you can track the entire process from coming up with the idea, building out the calendar, and getting the process made inside a task tracker, as opposed to a spreadsheet or a checklist somewhere else. So what specifically is included in the package? You're going to be getting an Asana template that can be used as a calendar or a list or a Trello board type of thing, with over 200 email ideas. And these email ideas aren't just Happy Father's Day, Independence Day, the normal dates. We have those. We have specific day ones, but you also have two other categories. We have specific day emails, then we have specific time period emails, and we have evergreen that aren't related to any specific time. So the specific days are like 4th of July, Memorial Day, and the specific time frame emails are like back to school, summertime, that can be moved around on the calendar. And then we also have evergreen. So these are things like a milestone in your business, or a new product announcement, or ingredients, or things that are not necessarily tied down to a specific time of day, time of the month, or time of year. I'm really excited for you to have this calendar and to start making more money in your business by spending less time and effort using this system. Pick it up today. There we go.
Okay. So there's ones for national holidays like 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day, the big holidays. There's emails for like the days of the year, like and the months, like Nothing All or Nothing Day. I don't even know what that is. National Girlfriend's Day. And then Happiness Month, Black Business Month, the different months. So there's different days, different months. And then in here, we have peppered in different email ideas for like your email calendar in general, like customer success stories, buy more, save more, to remind people about rewards and points, sales, customer appreciation, all sorts of different things. And then these are color coded by, like, a yellow one is going to be like a more specific one to your business. A blue one is going to be like just one of the days. And then the red ones are more like seasonal type emails. So that it's a cornucopia of different things, no matter what type of business you have. You could use this in B2B or B2C, either way.
And then what about the subject line and the content, beyond just the ideas?
Yeah. So here, if you click inside the email, so there's all these different subtasks. If you click on The first one is going to have different recommendations or ideas that you can use for the preview, text or subject line. If you go down to the next one where it says body copy, then it's going to have different recommendations for different things you can use in the body copy. We kept these pretty short and sweet. You can use them all together, or you can just pick one, either way. And then let's see, some of them are going to have images, and then probably not many of them are going to have sample emails or links, because really those are like, their links are for you to put in. Like if you were going to send this, like if you had a VA you were going to send it to, or you were just putting this together to make later and you wanted to include links, then that would be the spot for you to put those. And then some of these, there's two of them. And so one of them is just for like this is just Independence Day, just be like, hey, celebration Independence Day. This one is if you're going to have a sale. And that's why it's different, because the subject line and copy is going to be different. It's going to be sale focused. And this is just going to be like, hey, let's celebrate the holiday.
I love it.
Any other questions?
No. And I'm thinking even this could be tied in with ChatGPT, where it's like, use this as a starting point, kick it into ChatGPT and fill out a full email.
Yep. Yep. But there's plenty of stuff to choose from. So like if I bought this and I was like, okay, let me go plan out my calendar for, the first couple of weeks of July, I'd be like, oh my gosh, here's already 5 different, 6 different, 7 different, if I cared about Canada, which, then here's all these ideas that I already have. And the thing is, some of these, you can look at the yellow ones and you can be like, oh, well, actually, I want to move this up here, or, I want to move this one over here. So you don't necessarily have to leave these where they are. You can move them around to, fit your fancy.
Yeah. And what was the difference between orange and blue?
Red and blue. So, or yellow. So these are evergreen, but it's evergreen to, well, they're really more like business related. So this is like product launches, giveaways, different, ingredient clearance, like whatever. These are like business related emails. They're going to be specific to your business. The red ones are like, these are like month specific, it says. So these are like different things that are going on in the season that we're in. So like this is summer. It might be like what month it is, happiness happens month, Black business month. So these are more like, they're generic, and but they're specific to the time frame that we're in here. And then the blue ones are like the days of the year, or like specific holidays, like Independence Day, Tell Me the Truth Day. So these can't be moved around because these are specific to this day. Like, so July 7th is Tell the Truth Day. So if you wanted to make an email about this, it would need to be sent out on this date.
So how is that different than the red
The red one are more,
for the
well,
month versus the day?
yeah, it's more month, like you could move them around. So like back to school, you can do it anytime here.
Mm.
Black Business Month, you could do it anytime. Back to school tips. So these end of summer sale, these are more like, they're more flexible, but you need to contain them within the month.
Okay,
If that makes sense.
got it. Evergreen, sort of evergreen within time period, and then for the day, specific day.
Mhm.
Got it.
Cool.